Today we are going to discuss about force. Before force, we'll discuss the inertia. Okay. So inertia means it is a state. According to this, everybody continues the states of rest or of uniform motion until and unless it is compelled by some external force, right? So before that, we have to know what is the inertia. Inertia is divided into the two types: inertia of rest, inertia of motion. So inertia of rest and inertia of motion. Inertia of rest means when the body is in rest position, then it wants to rest infinite time. That is called inertia of rest without application of force. So this is a body. This is dead body. Okay, this is in still condition. So without application of this force, it will not move. It will still remain in this position, and that is called inertia of rest. And inertia of motion, if this is a vehicle and it is going, okay, if I will not stop it, then it will continue its position of motion. That's called inertia of motion. So then that is the inertia. Then what is the force? Force means the effect or the action of pull or push, correct? So if this is a body, if we can pull it, pull means force towards ourselves, that is called pull. Or we can push it, right? So this is the body, we can push it. This is the pushing and this is the pulling, right? So this effect is called force. Clear? Force means the effect of pull or push is called force. When there is a force, there is something pulling or pushing, right? If we don't pull or push the body, then the body will remain silent and remain it is on position, original position, right? When we will apply this pulling or this is pushing, then the body will move. If this you push it, then it will go outward of that, and if you pull it, then it will come inward, right? So this action is called force, nothing else force. Okay, my dear friends, this is the force, and formula is equal to F is equal to m into a, mass into acceleration, right? So this is the, you will go to the higher standard, then you will get that. For 4 or 5 standard in your book, that is given. Only you have to know the idea, we have to know the basic concept of force. So what is the force? Force means the pull or push, right? It's called force. So there are different types of force. Muscular force. Muscular force means muscle power. If you are the muscle, then you have to pull, then that is called muscular force. Okay. Muscular force. First, if we use the muscles, this is the muscles, if the muscles, then that's called muscular force, right? Clear? So again, if you say mechanical force, if we are doing the pulling or pushing by a machine, that effect is called mechanical force. Then gravitational force, another is the gravitational force. So before that, we have to know what is the gravity. Gravity means it is the force of earth, right? It's the force of earth. If this is the earth, this earth always wants to, take any of the object towards it. If this is the object, the earth always wants that object to take inward. This is called, and this force is called gravity, G. Okay, That's why when you throw a pellet or throw anything, if you throw this above, then it come down. What is the reason? The reason is a gravitational force. There is a force, right? If there is no force, then that pen will go higher as much as possible. But is it going? No, it comes down, right? Why it is coming down? There is some force of the earth, and that force is called gravitational force, right? Or force of gravity. If anything will go from the gravitational force cross the gravitational line, that is called escape velocity. The velocity is called escape velocity, that is 11.2 kilometer per second. 11.2 kilometer per second, that is called escape velocity. The velocity, and that velocity, if we throw an object in that velocity, then it will never come to earth and it will cross the gravitational pole of earth. That is called escape velocity. Getting my points? So the earth has the gravitation means this is the earth. The force that possessed by the earth is called gravitational force. Okay, so these are the kind of forces we have studied, right?